Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Carlson number LS702LH-orange-SB. Let's dissect this part number. LS702, that means that this is a spring lifting mechanism, or lift assist, that is sidewall mounted, meaning it's going to mount to the sidewall of your cabinet. The LH means that when you are facing the cabinet, or the foot locker if I refer to it, and you open the lid in front of you, as if you are looking at it, as you're looking at this video, watching this video, this will appear on your left side of the screen. Your left side. My right side. Because this lid, from your perspective, opens this way. This is mounted on the left, therefore it's the left hand. If you're putting two of these on, you probably want to order a left and a right, certainly. They do make a LS703, which is rear wall mounted, even though they do have hands of those, because this pad can be turned either way. You might want them symmetrical, but when it's a sidewall mount and you're ordering two, you'd certainly want them one of each hand. This is the left. The orange is a reference to the spring that's inside of there, and it does have a color to it. The color allows the factory to identify the tension of that spring, and we're going to talk about that in a moment. The SB is statutory bronze. You can also get this in a BO for black oxide. Statutory bronze is the standard. The black oxide is less common, certainly. Can be ordered, is usually a special order in I think all instances. So there you go, statutory bronze. If you're looking for the one with the shorter lead time, statutory bronze would be the way to go. Below this video is some information in the extended description. Let's go over it. What we're dealing with here, we have self-balancing lid closure. The 702 right-hand, left-hand series designed to be mounted on the left or the right of the cabinet. Keeps heavy lids from slamming shut and will keep the lid open in any position that you like. Available either in statutory bronze or black oxide finish. Features a solid brass enclosure slide, cover brackets riveted to the cam, high quality springs available in different tensions, and those are classified by colors for different lid sizes. Screws are not included. You'd probably want to look at a number 6 pan head screw for this. This is the left hand with a spring tension and a 6-inch overall length, made of steel with the exception of the brass slide enclosure. And this is for a 95 to 125 inch-pound torque rating. And we're going to discuss that formula. Sold as each. Priced as each, sold as each. If you happen to say how many are in a box, 10 come in a box if you are a distributor and want to have neat, organized shelving spaces. Okay. Now, there is a calculator down below that data to determine the spring color, which allows you to determine the inch rating. And it's there for you to use. I'm going to click on the PDF link. Pardon me, before we get to that. As you scroll down through the rest of this extended description, you're going to see a video from the factory, some images that we have taken. They might be placeholder or not the exact item, but complementary items. Other images from the factory. Now, there are two links below on the right side of the extended description. The assembly of the 700 series and then the mounting diagram. Let's just look at the mounting diagram. That quickly shows the 3 different series that they have. The 702, again, that's the sidewall mount. The 703 I referred to previously as the back wall mount. Both are very common. Hard to say which is more common. Probably the 703, I think. The 900, I rarely sell those, and that's mounted to the back side of the unit and would be basically concealed when you have the foot locker in front of you. Now, the other PDF, the assembly of 700 series, is where the rubber is going to meet the road on this. The top of that page, the assembly of the 700 series, talks about your installation. Before we get to that, let's go down to the table that you see of the spring colors and then the weight ratings that you're dealing with. They're classified as inch pounds. Basically do this. Weigh the lid. Measure the depth of the lid. Here's the formula. Weight times depth of the lid divided by 2. So saying it more accurately, within parentheses, depth of the lid divided by 2 times weight. So if you had something that was 12 inches deep, you're going to take 6 multiplied by the weight of 7 pounds. That gives you 42 inch-pounds. And when you look at the table, you can see that you've got a green spring requirement. I think this one was more like the orange was 10 pounds of weight, 20 inch deep. So 20 inch times 0.5 or divided by 2 is 10, multiplied by the weight is 100, and that's where the orange comes in, and that is, I believe, the size that this client is dealing with. So you'll have to calculate that. That calculator there is to kind of take some of the thinking out of it, I suppose. And reach out to us if you have any questions regarding that. Now, the assembly. On the right side, you just follow those 2 simple dimensions. 1.25 inch from the, and those are drawn to the, that first dimension is drawn to the axis of the hinge, the center point of the hinge, 1.25 inch down to where that first screw is going to go. 1.25 inch from the hinge down to there. You should be left with about 3 inch when you're open to 85 degree, 3 inch to this lower screw. Obviously it's sidewall mounted, so you're tight to the sidewall. Okay, that's it. The 703 instructions are there as well and have basically one different dimension. Page 2 gives you an outrageous quantity of dimensional properties of the item that I won't beleaguer here because they're literally all listed there, except I'm trying to look for a baseline dimension that we can use. They're just all mounting dimensions is what they are, but we can do a little reality check. We set 1.25 inch on that first screw to where that lid would be, and then 3 inch up from there. They did say it was 6 inch overall, and I would say that that would be reasonably accurate, especially if you're going to turn that end for end. Okay, about 6 inch overall length. Now the name Carlson is synonymous with these, at least they are to me. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Carlson products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to some videos that are there as well on that manufacturer's page, give you an overview of what they do. Their website is nice to be able to tool around and see what they have. A limited product line. It's lid assists mechanisms is really what they do. Any questions on the Carlson LS702LH in an orange, in a statutory bronze color, or any other Carlson product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.